Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At Crimson Lights, Phyllis laments to Nick and Summer that Heather lived the last moments of her life with fear and violence. What's worse is that Daniel and Lucy now have to live knowing there is someone out there who would do this to Heather. Nick reminds her they don't know how Heather died yet, and speculation isn't helpful. They need to be there for Daniel and Lucy. Summer asks if she should go over and be with her brother or give him space. Phyllis thinks they should start putting together a memorial service for Heather. Summer will help however she can. Phyllis can't imagine what her son is doing right now. In her car, Sharon tells herself to calm down. She takes deep breaths and thinks that they won't lock her up for the rest of her life. She can't let that happen. She doesn't need Cameron anymore. This is her life, and she's going to fix this once and for all. Sharon just needs to get Daniel and Lucy out of that apartment. Should she just wait until they leave? No, someone might see her there. She has to think of something else. Digging in the tote bag, she pulls out Heather's cell phone and looks up Daniel's contact info. In his apartment, Daniel's phone dings. He picks it up and reads it. Lucy appears and says she couldn't sleep. Daniel says he couldn't either. He promises they will get through this. Her mom would want them to be strong and brave and lean on each other when they feel sad. Lucy says she'll be sad forever. Daniel thinks Heather would want them to be happy again one day. I really believe with all my heart that she is going to be with us every step of the way. Right here in our hearts. That's forever. Lucy asks what he was looking at on his phone. Was there a message about her mom? Please tell me. Daniel says, I got a message a few minutes ago. It came from your mom's phone. Lucy jumps up. She knew it was all a mistake. Mom's alive. In her car, Sharon sits holding Heather's phone and waits. In Daniel's apartment, he tells Lucy that someone found her mother's phone and wants to return it, that's all. I saw her body loose. There was no mistake. The text says they found the phone and they're looking for the owner. He needs to get it in case there's a clue that tells them what happened to her. Lucy wants to come with him since she can't sleep. She needs to be a part of this. Daniel agrees to let her come. Lucy insists they need to do this now. In her car, Sharon reads Daniel's text asking to meet to get the phone ASAP. She replies, yes, let's meet. Audra encounters Kyle at Society and guesses he's feeling pretty full of himself. She warns this is not over and she won't roll over and hand him and Victor glissade on a plate. Kyle tells her it's done, and what comes around goes around. She's wasting her time. Audra says he's a fraud and has no idea what it's like to work for something and fight for something. Kyle says it was just business. She's just going to end up banging her head against the wall. Audra will keep trying. She'll prove she can not only play with the big boys, but beat them. He's never had to struggle, but hers has been nothing left. I'll be damned if I let you take this away from me. Kyle smirks. I already have. On Crimson Light's patio, Nick suggests Phyllis and Summer ask Daniel and Lucy about a memorial service and let them decide if they want help. Phyllis is so nervous that this whole thing will push Daniel back into that black hole. Summer says he's a different person now. He knows he has to keep it together, not just for himself, but for Lucy. They have to let him be the one in charge. In her car, Sharon watches Daniel's car leaving the parking garage and slumps down in her seat. Once they've passed, she whispers, there they go. It's time. Sharon makes her way up the stairs to Daniel's apartment and lets herself in with Heather's keys. She pulls the bloody towels out of the tote bag, flashes to wiping up Heather's blood, and shakes her head. Grabbing the towels and Heather's phone, she pushes them into Daniel's liquor cabinet and closes the cabinet door. At Crimson Lights, Claire says Kyle seems happy. Did something great happen? He grins. You have no idea how great. She learns that Audra was fired and he arranged it. Kyle says he created a scenario where he got to shine and Audra had no answer for it. Claire shrugs. Oak. She questions him being so gleeful about it. Did she really deserve to be fired? It seems sneaky and underhanded. Kyle says she would have done it to him in a heartbeat. They couldn't work together, so he accelerated the process of getting rid of her. He won't apologize for that and wants to celebrate. He asks Claire to join him at the jazz lounge.